Hi, everyone. I'm Nancy.
And I'm Stephanie.
And if you enjoy our show, please like and subscribe.
And hit that notification bell.
We're also
I haven't done that bell bit in a while.
You haven't?
Yeah. Just reminding you.
Thanks for reminding me. We're also on Instagram, TWiN. And you can also find us on X.
Exit.
I've got my Justice for Justin shirt on that the great Zach Peter you can get in his merch store. I'll put the link in the description box below. He's giving 100% of the proceeds to a charity that helps DV survivors.
SA,
all that stuff. So
thank you, Zach.
Yeah. Leave it to Blake Lively to completely be even more tone deaf than she's already been. I feel like we should read her statement first. Okay. I feel like in case you haven't already.
Before her victory lap tour.
Yeah, let me get my glasses.
Okay.
Like so many others, I felt the pain of a retaliatory lawsuit, including the manufactured shame that tries to break us. While the suit against me was defeated, so many don't have the resources to fight back. I'm more resolved than ever to stand for every woman's right to have a voice in protecting themselves. And then she went on to share organizations, DV stuff,
SA.
all the things she could have done when she was promoting this movie.
Yes.
Because a lot of us, I know me, I thought it was a rom-com.
We all
did. No idea.
Welcome to the joke.
Yeah. So she concluded, with love and gratitude for so many who stood by me. Many of you I know, many of you I don't. But I will never stop appreciating or advocating for you. When has Blake ever advocated for anybody but herself?
I remember she brought her mom on stage once for some essay story that I didn't quite understand.
Something she could have talked about during her press tour for It Ends Like, what is it called? I don't even remember the name of the movie at this point. I swear to God, I don't. Yeah, no, her mom was sitting while she was like on a mic in a gala or something. And it was so freaking random. It's getting honored by Time. Remember
Time. Okay.
Influential.
I was trying to figure out.
And Ryan Reynolds is like, he gives her that weird pep talk.
Yeah.
Like it's so strange.
It's almost like they knew this was going to happen. Months later.
I wonder if they did. I really hope Justin Baldoni's lawyer comes back with an amended lawsuit. We hope. And she's just gloating. And it reminds me of the time during their Netflix documentary, Harry and Meghan.
I posted that yesterday.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Oh my God.
You have a twin thing going on.
It reminded me of that time she was sitting in that chair with the Hermes blanket.
Yes.
And she was acting so freaking excited for winning something that she already knew she was going to win.
Princess Carparkle put that up.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It like totally, Blake, I'm telling you, this will not end well the way you are gloating and acting like nothing's wrong, because this is the problem. You literally told everybody, including your fans, that you have been like emotionally traumatized by this whole experience. And then where did she go last night? You told me.
She went to the Chanel dinner in New York City.
Okay.
Chanel invited her to a nice little dinner event.
Yeah.
She walked the red carpet and she did her little victory lap. Oh, nothing happened. Everything's fine.
I would have laid low. I would have been like, you know what? This has been, even though I don't believe her, I would have lied, said, you know what? I am traumatized by this, and just not shown my face for 2-3 months.
No, Meghan and Blake cannot hide away from this. This is their victory lap. This is what they were put on this earth to do. They were put on this earth to con people and then gloat about it on weird red carpet events that really don't matter.
Yeah.
Like, what's Chanel's dinner gonna do?
So there's a video and she's acting super nice again. Like, I went like to the paparazzi.
She's doing overly nice, delusional confidence dance with the paparazzi.
I'm gonna give them my jacket because they. Okay. Could I get one more with you facing us? Sure, thank you so much. That was my own cute vintage jacket.
You're right next to him. Go ahead.
But that's the one great thing about this, is that she's going to be walking on eggshells for a very, very long time, because that's not natural to her. being nice to her handler, being nice to the paparazzi, she's going to have to internally watch herself now. Actually, physically as well.
Yes.
Watch herself.
For the rest of her life.
And that's why I want to bring up this video that Revealing did a while back about how she actually does treat her handlers on the red carpet. Let's play the real Blake Lively. Who treats people like that? Who
Blake
treats
Lively.
people? I mean, she should have hit her in the face. She hit her in the arm. That's what narcissists do. Allegedly, they invade that private space of people.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, get over here. Ashley Brianna E put up this great video about how Blake is sort of changing her tune. You know, we see what's happening here. So let's watch this real quick.
Blake is glitching out in real time with her fake branding versus who she really is. My name's Ashley. I'm in branding and marketing for over 15 years, specializing in the intersection of psychology used in branding and marketing. So I talk a lot about archetypes. Blake has traditionally been the ruler archetype. And what I've been talking about is as she's progressed through this lawsuit, she has been leaning more into the innocent archetype. And you can see it in those images here. And I literally just recorded in a reel saying it is going to be very difficult for a ruler to wear the mask of an innocent much longer. You want to pick an archetype that is as close to who you are or is exactly who you are. So it's just natural. It's authentic. You don't have to keep up the act because your mask will slip. And her mask is starting to slip. And the public is noticing. She was heavily leaning into this like childlike smile. This image of being small and innocent and vulnerable. And we could see it in a lot of her branding that came out recently. And when she was posing on the red carpet last night in her victory lap is what the headlines are. Bad PR move, Blake. Cannot believe you let your team or you made the decision to post that and send that out. But anyway, people noticed that her smug smile is back. That's what some of the comments are saying. And you can see it. It's very different. And when you look at Blake's branding prior to the lawsuits ramping up, almost all of her pictures have her looking chin up, looking down at the camera. It's that ruler archetype. It's that I'm above you, that smug, as people put it when you feel someone's being inauthentic, that smug smile that she was showing last night. And this is a warning sign about flipping archetypes when there's a crisis because people notice that you flip, but then they're really going to notice when she flips back. And I think while she's going to try and ride this as long as she can, she's really going to struggle to keep it up. You just have to own who you are. Even in a crisis, research shows even in a PR crisis, you stick in your brand archetype because you rupture trust when you flip. And then unless she keeps it for the rest of her life, she's going to rupture trust again when she flips again because people are going to be like, oh, exactly what I thought. You were faking this sweet, innocent, all white, light colors, glowy, whimsical, childlike vibe so that you can manipulate us. And it's further going to hurt her brand.
Meghan Markle needs to hire her.
I know, I love her.
Because they just hired, remember we saw that thing that Harry hired all these new PR people, these young people that think they know how to navigate what they should do now on social media.
Waters.
They're giving them the worst advice ever. They're giving them dated TikTok dances to put out.
Yeah.
It's not making sense. Why doesn't she hire someone like that?
Yeah, no, but I mean, I immediately thought of Meghan when I was listening to her video because what struck me is like, remember when the Queen passed away and Prince William was so gracious to have Meghan and Harry do that walkabout with them?
Yeah.
Meghan did look sad at first. She did. She looked sad. She was putting her hand on Harry.
Yeah.
She was looking like she was kind of standing behind him.
Mhm.
She was afraid of Catherine. Like we all sort of got it. We had that video of her grabbing the flowers from the security guy because he knew that he had to walk the flowers to the gate. And she wanted to be the one to walk the flowers to the gate to get that shot. So her mask slipped very, very quickly after the Queen passed away.
Yeah, I'm still baffled at why they don't hire someone like that. But
Yeah.
or Bethany Frankel has offered a million times. People make fun of Bethany Frankel on her TikTok page because she's constantly pleading
She's
to
crafty.
Meghan, like, let me do your PR.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, like, I guarantee there would be like a turnaround if Bethany Frankel started doing PR for Meghan Markle.
Probably. I think anybody else
I don't think Meghan Markle understands who her demographic is. And that's her problem. And Blake's going to run into the same exact problem.
But I also agree with Ashley. Someone like that, the mask is going to slip. Whether you have a great PR team behind you or not, it's never really going to work.
If you're not yourself. She's saying be authentic.
If
you want to be a boss.
They'll never be authentic. They'll
true.
never be authentic.
The other thing that Blake is going to have such a problem with is the court of public opinion. She has literally been found guilty as charged. And I have never in the history of my lifetime seen anyone come back from losing the court of public opinion.
Never seen anyone bounce back either.
So Justin Baldoni's lawyer has said something. Miss Lively and her team's predictable declaration of victory is false. So let us be clear about the latest ruling. While the court dismissed the defamation-related claims, the court has invited us to amend 4 out of the 7 claims against Miss Lively, which will show additional evidence and refined allegations. This case is about false accusations of SH and retaliation and non-existent smear campaign, which Miss Lively's own team conveniently describes as untraceable because they cannot prove what never happened. Most importantly, Miss Lively's own claims are no truer today than they were yesterday. And with the facts on our side, we march forward with the same confidence that we had when Miss Lively and her cohorts initiated this battle, and look forward to her forthcoming deposition, which I will be taking. We are grateful for the organic show of support from the public and for the dedication of the internet sleuth community, that's Zach, who continue to cover the case with discreetment and integrity. See, I like that. Now I feel hopeful. Yesterday sucked. And her doing that little victory lap, like I said, go for it. Meghan Markle did the same thing. Look at
That's the formula. That's what they're going to do, and your mask will slip. We see you.
Yeah.
We see you. Justice for Justin.
Forever. Now we want to get to one of our favorite people. He's a friend of the show, even though he doesn't know he's a friend of the show. But we would love for him to be a friend of the show. Daniel Martin.
I think because I know her so well. And I know she doesn't deserve all this negative press.
So Daniel went from crying on camera for Meghan to just totally going, we're going to come at you guys.
Nuclear
Yeah,
now.
like we're going to come at you guys that don't use their real picture and, you know, they're coming at me. It's like, we come at you all the time and I've never heard a peep out of you, Daniel, but please, for the love of God, please come at us.
God,
I would love
you.
that. You know our full names.
We love you.
We love you. And this is our face. No makeup.
You can stay with us. You would love Portland.
Oh my God. Just come to Portland.
Portland,
yeah. Daniel Martin was on a podcast. These 2 girls that only bring on, I think they're just like makeup people for the longest time. And I feel so bad. I hashtagged Meghan's hairdresser last night because a lot of us, including me, I keep thinking he's her hairdresser.
Oh, is he makeup?
He's makeup.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
I think he's
Daniel.
everything. I think he's an overall jack of all trades.
No. The other guy is that guy that she brought to Hippie Highbrow.
Oh,
that's her hair guy.
Sorry, Daniel. Oh,
I'm
man.
sorry.
We are so sorry.
And she's known him forever.
Yeah.
And she didn't know he was left-handed. He may or may not have a peanut allergy. We have no idea. So he's on this makeup podcast and they bring up the backlash that Meghan is going through. They also bring up the Netflix cooking thing. They bring up Harry. So we're going to play some clips, like the best clips, and just talk about it because Daniel is coming in hot.
Even just like being on the show with Meghan. Like, I can't even imagine the noise. The comments that people are tweeting or leaving and saying about
it's
her, but then
bonkers.
you because you're her dear friend.
Why
Like,
are they so up in arms about this woman? It is mind-boggling.
It's
to
jealousy,
me.
it's racism, it's envy.
Yeah.
And at this point, I'm like, bring it.
right.
And it's funny, for the longest time, a lot of us who are close to her, we didn't know how to navigate all of this. And when the show came out, I think for me, I was like, you know what? If you can't see a friendship that she has with these people on the show, that's on you.
Yeah.
Right.
And like, if you're going to come at me or make a snide comment on social, don't think that I'm not going to see it and say something.
Yeah.
He is flabbergasted.
That's bananas.
Yeah, like he can't understand why people don't see how kind she is on the show, the friendship she has. Like I said, she had no idea he was left-handed. She doesn't. Let's play a little bit of Daniel's scenes for everyone in case you haven't seen it. We've played it here before, but I'm going to play it again. This is on With Love Meghan, if you don't already know. But he was her first guest. As Link Lauren would say, she had staff.
My dear friend Daniel is coming over with single skillet spaghetti.
Single skillet spaghetti. This. I love tomatoes. I love garlic.
We're friends.
Yeah.
Let's make candles.
Yeah.
Not a
I've
candle,
never
there's
seen a
always that-
candle wick. That's so pretty. Oh my God.
I know.
No one knows your business till you cut them open. Oh my gosh.
Is it good?
So good. Delicious.
Delicious. Very tasty.
It's so tasty.
To love.
So love.
Cheers, dear.
Cheers, dear. I feel like this is all fake.
Do you think when he gets deprogrammed and he comes back onto our side, do you think he's going to look at that kind of stuff and go, I blacked out?
I feel
like he might.
I think he has signed a rock solid NDA.
No, I'm talking about personally in his own personal headspace.
No.
When he gets away from all that, yeah, he's not going to say anything bad about her because he probably did sign something. But do you think in his own personal head he's going to go, what was I thinking?
I don't know. Here's more of Daniel, and this is when he's just like, screw those guys.
Yeah.
It's like, that's the thing that's so fucking crazy to me. Can I?
Yes, of course, all the time.
I'm just like, what makes you think that we won't see this and then you get pissed off that I'm making a comment about it? Like, you had the balls
You don't
to
even
come
know
to
me.
and tag me.
Yes.
About this comment. What makes you think that I can't comment back?
With your full face and full name.
Yes.
Seriously.
It's actually
it's
kind
like,
of hilarious.
out of my face, out of my face. Come on.
They're so SoCal. I'm loving their these
I love
girls.
it too.
Like these girls.
We're Valley girls.
Yeah, like-
I mean, Studio City, Sherman Oaks.
I'm just
Hi.
like, yeah.
I love the way
Bringing
Daniel,
back
I just
memories.
Really love Daniel Martin.
Okay, so Daniel Martin just is not going to deal with this anymore. He's going to come at you if you tag him in any way.
Guys, remember, Daniel's saying if you tag him, he will come at you. Now, if he comes at you, don't forget to email the Sidley twins his response or tag us too.
Yeah.
Because I want to read all of it.
I don't think it happens a lot to him where he gets tagged, but I know that video we just showed of him going to love, it was done by that comedian girl. And he did like say something like, this is great, SNL, you should do this. So I don't know if that was necessarily a clapback that he did, because if he wants to like, I mean,
No, he wants it to be on SNL.
Oh, of course.
Oh no, he wants that on SNL. He's trying to get out there as much as he can. You don't think this is good PR for him?
Oh, I think it's great
It's
PR.
Perfect.
I think it's great. So
We're in love with him.
I love Daniel, and we are being so sincere right
We're
now.
not joking.
Like seriously, you are the gift that keeps on giving, and I hope he's on part 2. I mean, he was on set doing her makeup. He must be in part 2
with Chrissy Teigen in the scene.
Oh my god, I would die. I would die.
Pre-made peanut butter pretzels in a Ziploc. Come on.
I was not mad about that. I just thought it was hilarious because it was just like such a homemaking thing to do.
Yes.
But like then people were so outraged by it. I'm like, I guarantee you, your aunt, mom, whoever also did this.
Because they don't want to see it in this Trader Joe's bag.
Right.
Put it in something else.
Right. Like, you're
like,
a
oh, she's
homemaker.
not
This
allowed
is
to do
lifestyle.
that.
I mean, there's so many people dipping their finger in the Kool-Aid, not knowing the flavor. So just shut up.
That's such a great way to put it. This is a personal note. Meghan and Harry's docu-series on Netflix that came out, I think 2022.
Oh, the very first one.
The very first one.
Oh, yes.
The very first one. I watched that, and then I have a journal, and I was going through it the other day, and it was literally, I might cry. Hold on.
Aww.
I was just like, is this like so embarrassing that I'm crying about this? It was like, these two love each other, and you can tell. And, you know, I hope to find a love like that one day. And it was so sweet.
That's really
I just hate that she gets all of this negativity towards her. You know what I mean? Because they're just people with kids.
Literally, just trying to like have a better life out here, safety for their children.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And everything that Harry has been through in his life too. I'm just like, where's the empathy?
Where was the empathy when you went on Oprah and Prince Philip was in the hospital dying and the Queen was suffering from bone cancer, losing her husband? Where was your empathy when you told the entire world blankly that the royal family is racist during the summer of Floyd? What were you thinking?
Well, I think they're asking where the empathy is until Meghan
That's
asked
why
for
we
it.
don't have any empathy. We have no empathy.
Yeah, but it's funny how they brought up the pretzels and then they start crying over a journal that she kept. I mean, it's like you don't see this as a Christopher Guest movie.
Oh, that's why
times a million.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, but until Meghan
hilarious.
comes out and goes, "Where's my empathy?" I don't care. This
Listen,
stuff's funny and entertaining to me.
Listen, I cannot understand why Meghan and Daniel do not get it when we say, look, you need to just apologize for what you did to the royal family because everyone saw what you did. And then we will back off. At least you will show that you feel bad for what you did. But until that happens,
there's no money in
there's no empathy.
There's no money and no empathy, dude. I know you still want to get that across to them.
No, I know.
But it's not going to work.
No.
These people are not going to change their minds because until there's still dollar bills being thrown at them, why in God's name would they change their tune? And also, they also thought, well, we'll give it a year. When the Queen passes away, people will stop remembering her. They'll stop thinking about her. No, we still remember. That's the problem. Never forget.
Yeah, that's what her new PR team, though, is banking on. Because just from watching like Sussex Squad on TikTok and stuff, the new narrative is what they used like maybe a year ago, where it's like, why don't they just leave this woman alone?
Get over
why
it.
Can't she twerk? What is wrong with you guys?
Just
why
get
are you
over it.
so upset with her? What did she do to you?
Yeah.
Because the problem is there's all these people not knowing what she did, forgetting the Oprah interview, forgetting that time. It's like, no, we haven't forgotten. Apologize. So here he is talking about Harry and how bad his life has been. Like Harry's the only person that ever lost his mom. There are a lot of people that lost their mom at a young age that were not rich like Harry and had access like Harry. Like they didn't have the.
It's still,
well, what I'm saying is,
hard.
I get it, but I'm sure Prince William, it was hard for him too.
Has been through in his life too. I'm just like, where's the empathy, you know?
Right. I mean, I think people have this idea of people that are up here and they just are so on such a high frequency that it's unattainable. Like we have, like you said, it's the empathy. Like they're fucking humans.
Yeah.
And they're doing it like we all are. And it's just, you know, some people have this idea of what a famous person or celebrity is supposed to live like.
Yeah.
Especially a fucking royal.
We do know how royals live and how they act. We see it all the time.
He was definitely trying to pull a Kelly Ben-Simone just now and going up here and you're down here.
Yeah. Harry's at a higher frequency than everybody else. But then I can't believe you just brought the royal thing up when it's like, then why do you get upset with us when we're like, can you not twerk in a hospital room? Act like a royal.
If you want to be a royal and you want to keep your titles, you should probably act like a royal. Just don't be a hypocrite.
Yeah. So thank you, Daniel Martin, for that. Keep going on these podcasts. And I want to thank, as always, Sussex Squad on Instagram for finding these podcasts, because it's not like I listened to this. And, you know, I was looking at like how many comments were under the podcast and the actual podcast, and like 3 people watched it.
I mean, do you think Nancy would ever listen to a makeup podcast or even watch makeup tutorials?
No.
I can't remember the last time you wore eyeshadow.
Oh God.
Probably,
I don't know.
Gosh, years
Yes.
before the pandemic.
Today's animal rescue is Good World Animal Rescue and Protection. They rescue and provide sanctuary to dog-fighting survivors, paralyzed, disfigured, blind, abandoned, and abused animals. They place them in foster and forever homes to live happy happy lives, and boy, do those dogs deserve it. So we're going to put their link in the description box below. Please send them some love if you can. If not, share them with friends and family, learn about them. It really does make a difference getting the word out there that these guys exist and what they're doing. I mean, the amazing work they're doing.
It's ironic. We were talking about Meghan and Blake today not having any kind of redemption as far as the public opinion. 2 words: Michael Vick. All right, guys. Well, we will see you tomorrow. We love you so much. Bye. Bye. Justice.